It's like there's no incentive to hold on to your language because everything from business to social media, everything runs in English, even in India. Like, why should you hold on to it, right? Of course you should hold on to it for the culture, but like, I'm just talking about like daily needs and like life aspirations and that kind of thing. Unless your aspiration is to hold on to your culture and eventually teach your grandkids, there's nothing driving you towards holding on to it. Tamil is my native language. I don't know it as well as I think I should. I can read and write it. I can fully understand it. I think I stopped speaking it fluently at the age of 3 or so. Yeah, absolutely. I think I wasn't even fully conscious of this decision, but apparently at the age of 3 or so, when I was in preschool, I think I came back and just said like it was just too difficult trying to juggle both languages, and I would probably blame the American school system for that. And so then I just told my parents like I had to probably pick one. Of course, if I had to redo that, I would not do that. I would have struggled through it, but I was a kid, so I didn't know any better. Not as a kid or as an adult. As a little kid, who knows? I don't know.
You can't remember.
Can't remember.
Yeah.
But it's possible, because I mean, how did I end up here in the first place? Like, it is difficult if I'm not perfect at it to speak it with like all the family members and relatives, especially because I know my cousins know it better than I do, especially the ones who live in Toronto or elsewhere.
What do you think that kind of links to?
I think it's because there's a gigantic community in Toronto of Lankan Tamils, and so it's just understood that you just need to know it. Everyone speaks it, and I'm like one of the sole cousins in America. So no one else to speak it with, really, unless it's my parents. So no, that does not happen. No. It was not the language that was in the way. No, probably other things. Absolutely, yeah. I mean, just like in terms of connectivity to culture is one thing, but then also when I took some other foreign languages in undergrad, I took Hindi, Urdu, and Telugu. Knowing Tamil does help because it gives you a jump start in understanding that. Yeah, for sure. Any language I've learned over time, I mean, even English, I feel like I understood English better when I was a senior in college because I was so well read and like very, studying for all these exams and vocabulary and stuff. Like, I already know that every language is fading.
Right.
And this one especially, like, if I stop communicating with my parents or like etc., like that will fade a lot faster for sure. No, definitely not. I think some people do, but I think there's no incentive to do so. And I think it's just like efficient market theory, so to speak. It's like there's no incentive to hold on to your language because everything from business to social media, everything runs in English, even in India. Like, why should you hold on to it, right? Of course you should hold on to it for the culture, but like, I'm just talking about like daily needs and like life aspirations and that kind of thing. Unless your aspiration is to hold on to your culture and eventually teach your grandkids, there's nothing driving you towards holding on to it, in America especially. Yeah, I think it's societal pressure. I think in Toronto and UK, it's like if you don't know the language, it's like your sub-society, like your family, your friends, and they would look down on you pretty hard. And then you change, right?
Sure.